Hinduism has no single founder. Unlike many major religions, Hinduism does not have a single founder, prophet, or central authority. Instead, it evolved gradually over thousands of years through oral traditions, scriptures, and diverse cultural influences. The term Hinduism itself was coined much later by outsiders to describe the religious traditions of the Indian subcontinent. Hindus often refer to their faith as Sanatana Dharma, meaning eternal religion, signifying its timeless nature. The Rigveda, one of Hinduism's oldest texts, is estimated to be over 3,500 years old, making it one of the world's most ancient religious traditions. Over time, Hinduism absorbed and adapted various regional beliefs, resulting in a vast and diverse spiritual system. There is no single leader or universally accepted doctrine, allowing for a wide range of interpretations and practices. This flexibility has enabled Hinduism to survive and thrive for millennia, despite historical changes and foreign influences. The concept of time is vast and cyclical. Hinduism has a unique and expansive view of time, considering it cyclical rather than linear. The universe is believed to go through repeating cycles of creation, preservation, and destruction. These cycles, known as Yugas, include four great ages: Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dvapara Yuga, and Kali Yuga. Each yuga lasts for thousands to millions of years, with moral and spiritual decline occurring over time. A full cycle of these ages, called a Mahayuga, lasts 4.32 million years, and many such cycles make up larger cosmic periods called kalpas. Hindu cosmology also describes the lifespan of Brahma, the creator deity, spanning billions of years, far beyond the timescales in many other religious traditions. This concept aligns surprisingly well with modern scientific understandings of the vast age of the universe. Such an immense and recurring perception of time influences Hindu philosophy, reinforcing ideas of rebirth, karma, and cosmic balance. The oldest known religious texts are Hindu. Hinduism is home to some of the oldest sacred scriptures still in use today. The Vedas, written in Sanskrit, date back to at least 1500 BCE, though they were transmitted orally for generations before being recorded. These texts include the Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, and Atharvaveda, covering hymns, rituals, philosophy, and spiritual knowledge. The Rigveda, the oldest among them, contains over 1,000 hymns dedicated to various deities and cosmic forces. The Upanishads, written later, explore deep philosophical ideas about the self, reality, and the divine. Many Hindu scriptures are not just religious texts, but also include poetry, mathematics, astronomy, and moral teachings. The Ramayana and Mahabharata, two great Hindu epics, continue to influence literature, culture, and spirituality worldwide. These ancient texts have shaped not only Hindu beliefs but also the broader development of Indian civilization. Hinduism recognizes a supreme reality, not just many gods. While Hinduism is often described as polytheistic, it also acknowledges a single, formless supreme reality called Brahman. Brahman is considered the ultimate source of all existence, beyond human comprehension, and manifests in different forms to help devotees connect with the divine. Major deities like Vishnu, Shiva, and Devi are seen as aspects of this one supreme reality. Some Hindus focus on a personal god, Ishvara, while others embrace a more abstract understanding of divinity. The Bhagavad Gita explains that worshipping different gods is like worshipping different aspects of the same ultimate truth. Hinduism allows for monotheistic, polytheistic, and even atheistic perspectives within its spiritual framework. The idea that God is one, but known by many names, reflects this inclusive approach. This flexibility makes Hinduism one of the most diverse religious traditions in terms of belief and practice. The world's largest religious pilgrimage is Hindu. The Kumbh Mela is the largest religious gathering in the world, with millions of Hindus participating. Held every 12 years at 4 sacred river sites in India, it involves ritual bathing to cleanse sins and attain spiritual merit. The event is deeply rooted in Hindu mythology, linked to the legend of the churning of the ocean, Samudra Manthan, for the nectar of immortality, Amrita. Devotees believe that bathing in the sacred rivers during the Kumbh Mela grants liberation, Moksha, from the cycle of rebirth. The festival attracts saints, ascetics, scholars, and ordinary pilgrims alike, creating an unmatched spiritual atmosphere. It is so massive that satellite images have captured its scale from space. Apart from being a religious event, it also serves as a cultural and intellectual gathering, with discussions on philosophy and social issues. The Kumbh Mela's significance underscores the importance of faith, purification, and devotion in Hindu practice. Hinduism introduced the concept of zero and advanced mathematics. Ancient Hindu scholars played a crucial role in shaping mathematics, particularly through the invention of zero. Indian mathematician Brahmagupta, in the 7th century CE, was among the first to define zero as a number and establish its mathematical rules. The decimal number system, now used worldwide, also originated in India and was later transmitted to the Islamic world and Europe. Hindu mathematicians developed advanced concepts in algebra, trigonometry, and geometry, influencing global mathematical thought. Aryabhata, another great mathematician, made significant contributions to understanding planetary motion and even proposed that the Earth rotates on its axis. The concept of infinity was also explored in Hindu philosophy and mathematics, centuries before Western scholars addressed it. Hindu temples and architecture showcase sophisticated mathematical principles in their precise, geometric designs. These contributions highlight the deep intellectual heritage of Hindu civilization beyond its religious aspects. Cows are sacred, but not all Hindus are vegetarian. In Hinduism, cows are revered as symbols of non-violence, nourishment, and motherhood. The sacred status of cows is linked to their association with deities like Krishna, who is often depicted as a cowherd. Many Hindu texts emphasize compassion toward animals, leading to widespread vegetarianism among Hindus. However, not all Hindus are vegetarian. Some communities, especially in coastal and mountainous regions, consume fish and meat. The cow is protected in many Indian states, and cow slaughter is legally restricted in several regions. Despite its sacred status, Hindus use cow products like milk, ghee, and dung for religious and agricultural purposes. The reverence for cows extends beyond religious beliefs, as they have historically been vital for Indian agriculture and economy. This cultural and spiritual significance makes cows one of the most distinctive symbols of Hinduism. Hinduism influenced many other religions. Hinduism has had a profound impact on the development of other major religions, including Buddhism, Jainism, and Sikhism. These religions emerged in India and share concepts like karma, dharma, and reincarnation, though they interpret them differently. Buddhism, founded by Siddhartha Gautama, the Buddha, developed as a reform movement within Hinduism, rejecting the caste system and emphasizing the path to enlightenment. Jainism, which predates Buddhism, also shares Hindu beliefs but takes non-violence, ahimsa, to extreme levels, even avoiding harm to microscopic life forms. Sikhism, founded in the 15th century, incorporates Hindu and Islamic elements but emphasizes devotion to one God and equality among all people. Even outside India, Hinduism has influenced Southeast Asian cultures, visible in the temples and traditions of Bali, Cambodia, and Thailand. The Bhagavad Gita, a central Hindu text, has been admired by global figures like Mahatma Gandhi, Albert Einstein, and Carl Jung for its philosophical depth. Hinduism's adaptability and vast spiritual insights have allowed its ideas to shape and interact with many religious and philosophical traditions worldwide. There are over 1 billion Hindus worldwide. Hinduism is the third largest religion in the world, with over 1 billion followers, the majority of whom live in India. While India is the spiritual and cultural heart of Hinduism, significant Hindu populations exist in Nepal, Bangladesh, Indonesia, Sri Lanka, and Pakistan. The Indian diaspora has also spread Hindu traditions to countries like the United States, Canada, the United Kingdom, and Australia. Temples and Hindu festivals are now celebrated in many parts of the world, contributing to the global recognition of Hindu culture. Despite its vast number of adherents, Hinduism remains decentralized, with no single religious authority or universally followed practices. The diversity within Hinduism allows for regional variations in traditions, deities, and forms of worship. Hindu communities continue to grow outside India, leading to a blend of traditional and modern expressions of faith. This global presence highlights Hinduism's adaptability and enduring influence across different cultures and societies. Yoga has deep Hindu roots. Yoga, widely practiced worldwide for its health benefits, has its origins in Hindu spiritual traditions. The word yoga comes from the Sanskrit root yuj, meaning union, and originally referred to the union of the self with the divine. Ancient Hindu texts like the Vedas and Upanishads discuss meditation and breath control as ways to achieve spiritual enlightenment. Patanjali's Yoga Sutras, written around 200 BCE, outline the eightfold path of yoga, which includes ethical principles, physical postures, asanas, breath control, pranayama, and meditation. While modern yoga focuses on physical fitness, traditional yoga was primarily a spiritual discipline aimed at self-realization and liberation. Moksha, Hindu sages and gurus introduced yoga to the West in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, leading to its widespread popularity today. Many Hindus still view yoga as a sacred practice deeply tied to their religious beliefs, rather than just an exercise routine. The growing interest in yoga worldwide continues to spread awareness of Hindu philosophy and mindfulness practices. Hinduism teaches that God can take many forms. One of the most unique aspects of Hinduism is its belief that the divine can manifest in countless forms. This belief is expressed through the worship of various deities, each representing different aspects of the ultimate reality: Brahman, Vishnu, Shiva, and Devi. are among the most widely worshipped deities, but there are millions of gods and goddesses in Hindu tradition. Many Hindus believe that these deities are not separate gods, but different expressions of the same universal spirit. Avatars, or divine incarnations, play a major role in Hindu mythology, with figures like Krishna and Rama being revered as manifestations of Vishnu. This flexibility allows Hindus to choose their own path of devotion, whether through a personal deity, abstract meditation, or philosophical study. Unlike some religions that emphasize a single, exclusive way to connect with the divine, Hinduism embraces multiple paths to spiritual fulfillment. This openness has contributed to Hinduism's ability to coexist with diverse cultures and beliefs throughout history. Hinduism emphasizes reincarnation and karma. A core belief in Hinduism is the concept of samsara, or the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. Hindus believe that a person's actions, karma, in this life determine their circumstances in future lives. Good deeds lead to positive outcomes, while negative actions result in difficulties in future reincarnations. The ultimate goal is to break free from this cycle and achieve moksha, or liberation, which means uniting with the divine and escaping the material world. This idea influences Hindu ethics, encouraging moral living and responsibility for one's actions. Unlike some belief systems that focus on a final judgment after death, Hinduism sees spiritual progress as a continuous journey across multiple lifetimes. Different schools of Hindu thought offer various paths to moksha, including devotion, bhakti, knowledge, jnana, and disciplined action, karma yoga. The belief in karma and rebirth shapes Hindu attitudes toward life, emphasizing patience, perseverance, and spiritual growth. If you liked this video, you won't want to miss our next one. 10 fascinating beliefs that set the LDS Church apart. We'll explore unique doctrines and practices that distinguish the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints from other Christian denominations. From modern-day prophets to their belief in eternal families, these teachings might surprise you. Subscribe now and turn on notifications so you don't miss it.